Hi Dr. Sham. Okay, good evening. Today we are going to have an experiment of observing anatomy of bird. Okay,
So, my name is Foong Shien. My metric number is 187113.
okay, my name is Aina Sahira, thank you Zainal Azlan, and my matrix number is 187230. Okay, now let's proceed. Okay, this is the bird that we obtained for this dissection of bird anatomy. Okay, the external anatomy of this bird can be divided into 4 parts, which is the head region, the neck region, trunk, and tail. Okay, in the head region, we can observe the beak. Okay, the beak consists of 2 parts, which is upper beak, rostrum maxillae, and lower beak, rostrum mandibulae. Both are made up of a bony base and are covered by horny sheath. Okay, next is the nares, the external nares. Okay, these are located near beak base. Okay, then is the seroma, a smooth blistering, vividly colored, waxy and pale skin at the beak base. And then the eye. The eye has 3 eyelid, which is the upper eyelid, lower eyelid, and nictitating membrane. The nictitating membrane are basically for the inner protection of the eye. Okay, next is the external ears, which are located behind their eyes. This is the external ears. Okay, the birds are like lips, cheeks, and teeth. Okay, for the necks are long and mobile for movement. Okay, for the body part, all parts of the body are covered with feathers except for the shank and the feet. The forelimbs are modified as wings, while the hind limbs are for strong walking legs. Okay, the tail is extremely short, known as rectrices. As you can see, below here is the cloaca opening beneath the tail for the pathway for the digestive, excretory, and reproductive system. Okay, as you can see, the body of the bird is covered by the modified scale, which is feather. Okay, feather have 3 types. First is contour. The contour, as you can see, is normally on the body surface of the birds, like this contour. Okay, for the regimes, the wing section can be divided into 3 types. Okay, this is primary regime, the early 10 digits. Secondary regime, the next 10 digits, and tertiary regime, which is the lower regime. Okay, for the down feather, we can usually observe it. We can usually find it in the chick and waterbird, but some are found beneath the contour feather in the adult. Okay, like this. This is the down feather. You can find it beneath the contour feather. This is the down feather. Okay, for the fallopians, we can the fallopians are small hair-like structures, venless and found underneath the contour feather of the body. Okay, fallopians usually found beneath in the lower part of the bird. Okay, like this. Okay, we are going to begin the dissection. Okay, before that, we plug some feathers in the body region. Now all the feathers in the dissection area has been removed. Now we'll begin the dissection. Okay, first we make a small incision here. Then we cut all through the upward to remove the skin. After removing the skin, the muscle now is visible. Okay, as you can see, this is the pectoralis major, which cover a big portion of the body. Okay, the pectoralis muscle reside near the midline of the sternum, from which it originates. The pectoralis is inserted on the humerus and provides powerful downstroke during flight to pull downward and forward. Deep to the pectoralis is the supracoracoideus, a wing elevator muscle in this area. We will begin dissection to remove the muscle of the bird to observe the internal anatomy of the bird.
We look at the internal structures of the birds. So we start from the digestive system. The food will come into the mouth, then enter to the esophagus, then it will pass down into the crop for the temporary storage of food. Then after that, it will enter to the gizzard for grinding process of the food into smaller food particles. Then it will enter into the intestine for the absorption of nutrients. Then for large intestine for reabsorb of water. Then the undigested waste will pass
Through the cloaca.
to the cloaca to be removed from the body.
Stomach or stomach?
Tak ada stomach. Then this is the heart of the bird at the middle of the body cavity. This is
chamber.
4 chamber of the heart. 4 chamber, yeah. Kan? 4 chamber. This two is the atrium, this is the ventricle, this is the blood vessel that connect to the
Lung.
heart, and this is the liver to produce the bile. This is the lungs of the bird. Here, a pair of lungs, and one below here. And the air will come into the trachea and pass into the lungs. And this bird is a male bird because it has a pair of testes, this white structure. And the kidney is found below the testes. Here, its function in the excretory system. Spleen. And this red small organ is the spleen. Function tak tahu.
We are going to observe the mouth. Okay. As you can see, this is the tongue of the bird. This is the tongue. The trachea. Below here, trachea. And this is the trachea. And the esophagus. Pathway to esophagus. Okay. Birds like teeth and lips, so there aren't any teeth present. Palate of the mouth. Okay. Now we're going to observe the brain. Look at the
Kecil sangat lah.
Lebat tangan ni.
Cepat rasa badan tu. Sebab takut saya tercucuk. Kot brain dia yang kencing.
Okay, this is the brain of the bird. Okay, as you can see, the skin are removed. The skin and feathers are removed from the head, and the eyes can be seen very large here below in the black in color. Okay, these are the label structure of the brain, which can be observed from dorsal view and ventral view. Okay, thank you.